What's up, boys and girls? Dynarex here, and welcome back to a brand new video. Today, we'll be continuing our journey into Formula 1 with the Australian Grand Prix. Last time, it was an amazing race. We became the most successful Indian driver ever to, drive a Formula 1 car. So, it was a pretty successful episode. With just two races, we became the most successful person from our country. And, let's see if we can double it this race. And yeah, so Lamborghini got some upgrades in for us as well. So yeah, let's see if we can do something this race as well. So let's fast forward real quick. So yeah, just fast forwarding. Let's see. Yeah, we got both our upgrades in as well. So yeah, now just getting in more R&D and stuff, and getting a teammate focused and all.
Okay,
And yeah,
we've had the
so
new
let's
parts
let's
come
get
through the
the
fabrication
let's get
process.
to the race,
We'll have them
shall
with
we?
us for the
Let's
next
go
Grand
straight
Prix.
into the qualifying session. So Q1 now. Now, starting our first lap. Let's see. Please get out of the way. Please, Sonoda. Sonoda is on the racing line. Oh my God! Oh my God! It's over. We have hit the wall. It's over. It's over. It's over before it started. And I forgot to change the components on my engine. Oh God, this is terrible. And we have gone into the. It's already over, boys. This quality session is already over. Coming to the end of the lap, and oh my God, we have gone into the. It's over. It's over. It I and the engine is, oh my God, it's 75% on the ICE, internal combustion engine. Oh my God, we can't continue. We have to get penalties. We have to take the penalty. That I didn't want to do that, and plus I have set this car up for. Oh my God, we have spun it. We have spun it in the end of the lap. Oh my God, it's bad. Please don't hit the car behind. Oh my God, that was really close. Oh my God. But I have to say that, yeah, we're gonna have to take penalties. Like we can't take this. And I have to say that I've set this guy out for a wet race, because on the radar it said that it's gonna be a wet race. And yeah, that's why I've set this guy out for a wet track. So yeah, and on the second lap, Verstappen just overtakes us on the lap. It's crazy. We're gonna go down the inside of Verstappen. We're having none of it. We have gain time by 2 tenths, 3 tenths, but it's not gonna be enough, boys. It's not gonna be enough. As we come out, and we have lost the car again, but we gained about a second on that lap, and yeah, that. And by the end of the time, we gained like 13 seconds. But yeah, it's crazy. And at this point, I was just over Verstappen, so I just drove into him. So yeah, that's what you get for ruining my race. And the second lap, we're already 17th place, and we have to take penalties because that components are not gonna last for the whole race. So well, we lost time, but that was because I had used tires on, I just gave up on that. I just gave up on that lap because we lost 1.4 seconds. And yeah, so it's all all because of me. I just forgot to change the components, and that's why we're gonna end P22. Actually, we're gonna end P21 right now, but it's gonna be P22.
This circuit missed a few years off the F1 calendar, and we missed Albert Park. So welcome back, and it's great to be back in Melbourne. Welcome to the Australian Grand Prix. We're a stone's throw from the enormous Port Phillip Bay for today's race at the 3.28-mile Albert Park circuit. It's a bumpy racing surface here, and the 14 corners could prove especially difficult in the wet conditions. So watch out for a safety car at some point during this Grand Prix. So with the race not far away from starting, here's what today's grid rundown looks like. World champion Max Verstappen starts from pole position, and Lewis Hamilton completes the front row. Moving on to the rest of the grid, we have Leclerc, Perez, Norris, Russell, Sainz, Oscar Piastri, Fernando Alonso, Gasly, Ocon, Stroll, Magnussen, Albon, Tsunoda, Bottas, Joe, Ricciardo, Hulkenberg, Novalak, Sargent and Grim Reaper. With preparations almost complete, let's head down to the track. It's not going to be plain sailing for our drivers today, although with the sky falling as it is, perhaps sailing isn't too far from the truth. Natalie Pinkham, good to have you with us here today. Your thoughts?
Well, first and foremost, I'm looking forward to staying dry here in the commentary box. Thank goodness. The rain, though, does add an extra level of spice, doesn't it?
After the points finished last race, let's aim to keep that momentum.
So as you guys
going.
can see, it's really pouring actually right now. I don't think we're on the right tires. I think that's needed. But I've jumped the start. I've jumped the formation lap start.
Okay, so let's go through all the gears
It's
if we
all
can. We need
it's
to make
all
sure the
kicking off
engagement
right
is
now.
okay
It's just
before the start.
it's
We're
not
gonna want
it's
to
not
put
the
some
greatest
temperature into
start
the
of
tyres
this
and
of this
brakes.
Australian
We need
Grand
to keep
Prix.
the engine
And
cool, though, so
to be
don't go
honest,
too high with the revs.
Australia is probably one of my worst tracks. I hate driving on it, and yeah, and because of that, I even forgot to do my ceremonial burnout before the race starts. So yeah, so just lining up to get cut the sergeant off right away. So 5 red lights. It's gonna be lights out and away we go. It's an awful start. It's an awful start. It's already is an awful start. But yeah, Albon hasn't had even a awfuler start. So at least that's a positive point. And we go side by side with a teammate just having the most respect. But we're gonna pull out of that. We are not gonna go side by side. It's just way too wet, and I just don't have confidence in the car. Honestly, I don't. And we're gonna go right down the inside actually, and we're gonna block the rear lefts. And huge respect going on between the two Lamborghini drivers. And yeah, just a lot of respect. So yeah, let's take a look at the starts real quick. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 red lights, and it's a little bit of a longer hold. And yeah, you can see that Albon just does not get away at all. And yeah, it's a even worse start for the Williams than us. And yeah, we overtake him, and then we're not gonna go side by side with the teammate into turn one. I just don't feel that confident in that car, at least in that corner in turn one. So we see another angle of Lewis Hamilton. Let's see what's happening with him and the race leader as it currently stands, Max Verstappen. It looks like Hamilton gets a really good start. He's already ahead, side by side actually, I should say. But when it comes to turn two, he just doesn't have the extra speed. He's gonna finish P2. And so this is the point of view of science actually we're gonna be following. So the McLaren does not get away at all, and science already gets past him. Already gets past Norris, I should say, and he's up to P6. And he's up to P6, and he's battling the Mercedes of George Russell. He's up to P5. He's up to P5 already. That's an amazing start for the Ferrari. He's side by side still. Let's see what's gonna happen into turn 3, I believe it is. He's gonna go around the outside. Is he gonna get George Russell? I think he has. He has got George Russell. An amazing display of move from Carlos Sainz. And as we get to turn 3 ourselves, let's see if we can make any move around the outside, inside. Oh no, sorry, this is Novalak, I should say. This is Novalak's point of view and onboard, and yeah, just a huge show of respect there from our teammate as well. So yeah, as we go on to later into lap 1, we have hit the wall slightly, but thankfully no damage. And let's see if we can get anything off this exit. Try to get Logan Sargent, the other Williams. We're gonna go around the left side, and we have locked up. We have locked up. Oh my God, we have locked up the rear. Please don't beach it over the curb. And I think it's over. We have beached it over the curb, and it's a red flag. It's a red flag.
Okay, and that's a red flag.
Wow,
flag. Keep the delta positive.
What
Let's
happened
have you straight
there?
to the pit lane,
So
please.
this is a replay of us just, yeah, I think we just locked the rear end, the rear tires, and yeah, instead of going reverse, I went forwards, and I think that's what it caused. So this is a point of view of Sergeant from on board, and you can just see us shooting past the left side. That was just insanely bad.
Good luck out there. Again.
As we go to Fiber Lights a second time, it's gonna be lights out, and away we go, and it's another awful start in the red tires, well, on red conditions. I have to say this is not intermediates as we go down the inside of 1, 2, 3, 4, and we have 3 wide as we speak right now, and we're gonna be up 3 positions into P19. So let's take a look at what happened in the start as we overtake 3 cars into turn 1. So it was a decent start from everybody. It was not a slow start for anybody, I should say. And we go down the inside right about now, and over here we have 3 wide into turn 1, and it was just not gonna end well for us. So I just backed out, and yeah, this is Carlos Sainz again. Let's see what happens with him. He gets a really good start, and so does Perez on the right side of him. But Perez goes to cover him, and around the braking zone, he goes to the right side, and that just invites Carlos Sainz into the left side, and he goes down the inside as Charles Leclerc also gets up to P2 ahead of Lewis Hamilton the same way. And yeah, back to our position. We're gonna go down, diving down the inside of 2 cars of Logan Sargent and Nico Hulkenberg. We are gonna,
good job.
and we're gonna go get both the positions, and that's actually a really good. That was really good of overtakes over there, and around back with Daniel Ricciardo on the same lap 3. We're gonna go down the inside of 1, and now maybe even 2 cars. No, it's just gonna be 1. We're gonna get ahead of Daniel Ricciardo, and yeah, an amazing dive bomb again. And yeah, now we have to look to the Sauber as up next is Joe. Let's see if we can get a good exit. Let's see if we can get anything onto lap 4 as we go on now. Just using all the air as we can. I don't think it might be a good exit. We might be able to look for a move down the inside. We're gonna try to look for it, but nothing is gonna prevail from that. And yeah. Let's see if we can stick behind Joe. Let's see if we can do anything as we go into later in the lap. Let's see if we can make a move over here using our ERS. Let's see, we're going to be right on the back as we move on to the wetter part of the circuit. So I don't think we're going to be able to do anything over here. But over here, we're going to be right side by side with Joe. We're going to hit the wall, but it's going to be fine as we are ahead of Joe. And an amazing move over there. And now it's the back of Yuki Tsunoda. Let's see if we can get him. It's an amazing exit as well, but I don't think we can get him at all. As yeah, we catch up to the back of him, but as oh my God, we have gone into deep, and Joe's gonna get us again. That was really stupid. As we see a replay of Joe. So right over here, we go into deep, and Joe just gets us. It's a really easy pass back for Joe. Just yeah, we make it not any difficult at all. And yeah, that might have just cost us another position as we go on to the end of lap 4. Let's see if we can get Joe again. Let's see, this is deja vu again as we try to fake it to the inside and go to the outside. Let's see if we can make a move around the outside of Joe. It's side by side with Joe. We make a little bit of contact, and we are going to be ahead of Joe. That was an incredible move around the outside as well. Just some incredible moves around the outside, inside, whatever. And as oh my God, we're going sideways, and Joe is going to get past us again, isn't he? Yes, he is. Joe is right back past us, and I can see this going the whole race. Just us and Joe just battling each other, and yeah. Let's see if we can get past Joe again. Let's see if we can do anything as we're not going to be able to do anything down this chicane. But if we can get a good enough exit, we can dive it down the inside again in this. I think this is the DR zone, and yeah, let's say it's not gonna happen anything because Joe puts this guy right in the middle of the track, and yeah, we're not gonna be able to make a move right there as we go on to later in the lap, starting lap 6 at this time. Let's see if we can make a dive bomb down into turn 1. Doesn't look like it. We're way too far behind, and yeah, let's see if we can get an exit out of turn 2 so we can maybe do something into turn 3. Doesn't look like it either. yeah, just saving Yaris at the moment. So just waiting for the right time to pounce. And yeah, we go on to later in the lap 6. Let's see if we can get on a good exit this time. And it looks like it is a good exit. And let's see if we can go down the outside this time. We're going to go down the outside, but no, we're going to go down the inside. We fake around the outside. But yeah, nothing at all. Yeah, no confidence in the car at all. Yeah, just no confidence at all. Let's see if we can make it down to turn 1. Let's see. We have gone onto the grass, and oh my god, we have spun it. We have spun it. Don't, and we have gotten hit, and we have beat the car again.
Okay,
We beat
so
the
that's
car
a red
again.
flag,
Oh my
red
god.
flag, no
Oh
overtaking,
my
and
god.
let's
It's
get
another
back
red
into the
flag.
pit
It's
street.
the second red flag. Oh my god. So what happened there? What happened there? So it looks like we got onto the grass, and Ricardo had nowhere to go. And yeah, let's look at onboard from Ricardo. As yeah, Ricardo had nowhere to go, honestly. Yeah, he just hits us, and yeah, nothing really any of us can do is just yeah. And
Getting underway
that
in
was
just a moment. Stand by.
some good avoiding action from Kevin Magnussen there, as we go to Fire Lights again for the 3rd time, as it's lights out, and we finally get a good start. We're already side by side with our teammate. We're already side by side with 1, 2, 3, 4. We are already ahead
Okay,
for
clear.
4 cars, and it's yellow flags. It's yellow flags. I think that's a slow moving Williams down from the start, as we see our replay, as yeah, the Salva of Joe, I think that is, it doesn't get a good start at all. And then there's I think that's a Williams retiring from the race. Yeah, in the back, I think that's Albon in the back just retiring, and you can see us getting 1, 2, 3, 4 possessions into turn 1. That's just yeah, it looks like it was a great start from Albon, and yeah, it's just this engine just blew on the start of lap 9. As we get back to our POV, it's 1, 2, 3. We already passed 3 more cars onto the exit on turn through, and we're gonna go down the outside. And I think that's a little bit of a contact made, and it's 3 right into turn 3. And we ahead 2 more cars, so we are up to P2, the 12, I should say. Oh my god! As you can see us coming around the outside of the racing goal, and yeah, just. He's just gone onto the curb and had nowhere to go, and I think he's side by side with Esteban Ocon at this point. And yeah, he lost 2 positions because of going down onto the curb, that is. And yeah, onto the house of Kevin Magnussen as we go to lap 14. It took us 4 or 5 laps to catch back up to Kevin Magnussen, trying to make a move. And in the process, we set the purple sector 2. And let's see if we can get a good exit out of this chicane onto the last final straight. Let's see if we can go around the outside. We're gonna go around. We're gonna try to fake around the inside. We're gonna go around the outside, and that's actually a switchback move. We're gonna try a switchback move. We push Kevin Magnussen through. It's not the cleanest of the switchbacks, but it's still a good switchback move. We're gonna go down the inside, and we're gonna be ahead of Kevin Magnussen as we see a replay. We try to fake around the inside, go around the outside, and right here we're just blocking the rear end of Kevin Magnussen, and we're gonna go down the inside right about here into the end of sector 3 as we go. And yeah, it's a really decent little move, I should say, a decent little switchback move right there. And as we go to lap 16 now, trying to catch back up to the McLaren, as we see behind us, this is Esteban Ocon and Kevin Magnussen. Esteban Ocon goes around the outside of Kevin Magnussen, where we made the move, where we tried to make the move on Kevin Magnussen, and he gets Kevin Magnussen. So Ocon is free to chase us now. It's 2.6 seconds as we go on to lap 17. Piastri is in the pits. The McLaren is in the pits. What? And is the Ferrari also going to come in? The Carlos Sainz is also going to come into the pit lane onto lap 17, onto I should say lap 18 onto we go, and Carlos Sainz comes into the pit lane. So Ferrari deciding to pit for new inters, and that's a bold strategy, as there are about 12 laps to go. As we see, yes, Piastri also comes into the pit lane, and where is Carlos Sainz gonna come out? Where is he gonna filter out? He's gonna be right behind Esteban Ocon and Kevin Magnussen. I think he's gonna come right in front of oh my god, I think they made contact. I think Sonoda made contact with Carlos Sainz, And oh my god, yeah, you can see the front wing flying off of the racing bulls. And this is Sergio Perez on to Lewis Hamilton. Let's see if he can make it a Red Bull 1-2. He's gonna go around the outside this time on Lewis Hamilton. And yeah, it's a pretty easy move for the Red Bull. And yeah, on to lap 18 now. I hope that Kevin Magnussen can keep Sainz behind, and I don't think so. And yeah, Kevin Magnussen just doesn't hold the inside line, and Carlos Sainz just gets the inside line onto the final couple of corners, and he gets into P11. And yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see. And as the second McLaren also comes in, so I'm pretty sure. So does the second Ferrari of Charles Leclerc also come into the pit lane? Yeah, he does. From P4, currently on track, he comes into the pit lane. It's going to be 11 laps, I think, to go. And it's going to be interesting to see if he can catch back up to the leaders, as he also comes in for another set of intermediate tires. And so does Lando Norris. Lando Norris also comes into the pit lane for another set of intermediate tires. And can we get ahead of Charles Leclerc? Charles Leclerc, I think, around the pit lane exit now. And yeah, we're going to be ahead of Charles Leclerc, but it's going to be interesting to see if Charles Leclerc is going to be ahead of Ocon. I don't think he is. Yeah, he is not ahead of Esteban Ocon. So this is Carlos Sainz also trying to make the same move they did on Kevin Magnussen, but Ocon has nothing off it, and he instead goes around the outside of Esteban Ocon. And Carlos Sainz is going to get Ocon. And yeah, and now both the Ferraris are free to chase us. And it's lap 19. Charles Leclerc is already on the back of us. And yeah, let's see if he's gonna make a move around the inside. Yes, he does. He goes around the inside. And let's see if we can hold our line around the outside. We do. We hold the outside line, and we're gonna be still ahead of Charles Leclerc. Yeah, that's as we go on to lap 20, next lap. Now Sainz is also on the back of Charles Leclerc. He can't make a move, and we're sideways. We're sideways, and Carlos and Charles Leclerc is side by side with us. And let's see who's gonna be who's gonna break the latest. It's gonna be Charles Leclerc. But we're going to be right down the inside of Charles Leclerc, and we're going to be still ahead of Charles Leclerc. We're still ahead of the Ferrari. And so this is Lando Norris, another potential person who can overtake us. This is Lando Norris tries to make the same move that Carlos Sainz made, and Ocon has nothing off it, and he's going to be ahead into P10 as he goes around the outside of Ocon. And yeah, on to lap 21. We're just trying to just keep ahead of Charles Leclerc. It's gonna be all just the same off this, just using the ERS on the starting straight, so we can be ahead of Charles Leclerc, because around the back straight and all, around sector 2 and 3, we don't really need to use our ERS at all, because we're gonna be a little bit too far ahead for Charles Leclerc to make a move at all. So as we start lap 24, as we see, there's yellow flags. That's a slow moving McLaren. That's slow moving McLaren is Lando Norris. He was just 4 seconds behind us. Oh my God, he is retiring. Lando Norris is retiring from the race on lap 24. Lando Norris from pitting for a fresh set of intermediate tires, he is retiring from the race. This is amazing. This means that now we are guaranteed to get P9. We are guaranteed to get at least 2 points. And yeah, it's the same bit of things. Just trying to not get passed by the Ferraris. As we see, lap 25, we go to lap 26 now. Our tires, we have a yellow icon. We have an orange icon for the tires. So our tires are really worn. But look at that. Look who is in front of us right now. It's Fernando Alonso, just 1.4 seconds as we go on to lap 27. We have gained so much time just in the clean air. We've gained so much confidence as the race has gone on, and the rain has died down a bit, and Yeah, this is actually intermediate tires, as we said, a purple sector 3. Let's see if we can make any headway into the gap. And yeah, we do. It's just half the second on lap 27. It's a great exit. We're gonna go around the outside of Fernando Alonso. Let's see if we can get Fernando Alonso. No, it doesn't look like it. Fernando still a lack of confidence in the car. As let's see if we can make a move on the start finish straight. Let's see if we can make a move that around the inside of turn 1 or something like that. We just have to hope we are practically pushing Fernando Alonso onto the race onto the start finish straight. As using all the bit of ERS, we're gonna go down the inside. We're side by side with Fernando Alonso. But yeah, we're gonna go down the inside of Fernando Alonso. We're gonna be sliding into P6, and what a move that was! As we see a replay of us, just that is quite literally we are just sliding into P6 right there. We're sliding into P6, and now we have to hope that Fernando Alonso and Leclerc can battle each other, and they are battling each other. I think that's confirmation of us finishing P6, starting from P22. So this is Charles Leclerc on Fernando Alonso. He's gonna go side by side onto the left side. He's gonna go around the outside of Fernando Alonso. Alonso is gonna defend, but it's not gonna amount to anything, as Charles Leclerc is past Fernando Alonso, as we see 72% of the rear left. And yeah, because of that, I got way too distracted, and I think that's P5 gone. I think that's P5 gone. But I think that 1 second, I'm pretty sure that's gonna be enough. That's gonna be enough to finish P6.
Bring it home.
As I think the damage already done. That damage is already done. Charles Leclerc, I don't think he's gonna get past us as we go later into the lap. We have saved 30% of our ERS just for this straight, just to see if we can keep ahead of Charles Leclerc, and we are gonna be ahead of Charles Leclerc at this moment. We're 4 tenths in front of us, and I don't think he's gonna come side by side with us at all in this last bit of straight. And yeah, just using our last bit of 15% of ERS. Yeah, this is incredible. This is incredible as we break around the final bit of corners. And I think we're gonna be finishing P6. As we're finishing P6, certain Dutchman is gonna be finishing P1 as Max Verstappen wins another race. He wins another Australian Grand Prix, as it's a Red Bull 1-2, as Perez also comes onto the podium. And I think that's gonna be it. I think we're gonna be finishing P6. That's gonna be an incredible result. We are sideways momentarily, but I think that's gonna be enough. That's gonna be enough. We have 30% ERS. Yes, that is gonna be enough from P22 on the grid. We're gonna finish P6.
So as they climb out of the car, the Red Bull team are ready and waiting to celebrate a thoroughly deserved win. Natalie Pinkham, how do you think they were able to set themselves apart today?
I feel consistency was probably the key today. There's being quick, and then there's being quick lap after lap after lap. If you can do that, you can capitalise on other people's errors without making many of your own. And that's an approach that can push you a long way up the field.
Here come today's winners. The team at Red Bull have done a phenomenal job recently, and it's clear to see that they've put in the work, and they should be so proud of the victory they've secured here. And after this round of the World Championship, here's how things look in the drivers' table. Max Verstappen should be pleased with his performance, making gains at the top of the table. Let's focus on the driver of the day. Natalie Pinkham, come on, Who do you pick?
Max Verstappen seemed to just effortlessly weave through the other drivers today without a care in the world. He was definitely my driver of choice.
It's time to check out the constructors' standings. And pulling further ahead in the standings, it's Red Bull. Meanwhile, good work from the owner-drivers team this weekend, who pushed themselves further up the order. Well, what an end to another fantastic weekend of racing. Thanks to everyone who joined us, and we'll see
So
you
that
for the
was
next
an
one.
amazing Australian Grand Prix in the wet conditions. I was not expecting that at all. We are ahead of Fernando Alonso in the standings as well into P6, and Novalak still has no points on the table, and we are up to P4. Lamborghini is up to P4 in the first season. This is incredible. This is incredible. We started P22 and we finished P bloody 6. Amazing. That was an amazing race. So all I have to say is thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. But be sure to like, share, subscribe, do everything you want to do, and don't forget to hit the notify bell after you subscribe. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Bye.